Okay, Stephen, where should we start from? Because we're gonna go to Tkay, but
start. Basically, I just want to let you lot know how he come into the church. Basically, he come into the church from. He had an assignment to basically destroy Spacnation. Basically, I'll let Tkay take over from there.
Okay, Tkay, just whatever you shared yesterday. And Pastor Dami texted me this morning saying, Tkay shared the word yesterday and it was amazing. So Tkay, over to you.
How you started?
It started when I was in jail. I was in a charge. I was in a child murder charge, and
you were in jail for murder charge.
And they claimed that I shot at the police. That's what it came. So obviously I was sitting down. I was stressed. I was with my Cody. Stress.
They claim that he shot the police, but you look at this kind of gentleman coming from that kind of background. Can he ever shoot at the police? Okay, so go on, sir.
Yeah, so me and my Cody was thinking that we're stressed. If we go down for this is we're done. So I was looking for solutions. So then I found because since young I've grew up. Family, Christian or whatever, I've known about both sides. But so I must have found some book in the library, and then I started reading it. It was like a Wicca book. I started reading it, and it just told me certain things to do. So then when I read through it, I slept. Then some woman came out of the toilet, and then started talking to me, and then she told me how to do these charms. So then I woke up. She said do it at 3 o'clock. I woke up at 3 o'clock. I got because in jail there's no candles, so I got matchsticks. So I put it around the matchsticks, and she told me to get oil, but because in jail there's no oil, I put tuna oil. And then I put I wrote on a piece of paper what I wanted, and all the police officers that was against me, I put them in the middle, put all their names in, and then I chanted on them, and then I burnt the paper and blew it out of the air. So it's like as soon as I done that now, and I slept, that's when I started getting visited a lot. Like I'll see these. One time I saw this small demon came to me, and I couldn't move. I was just staring at it, and then I see my body come out and going towards it, and then I heard my mum's voice in my belly saying in the name of Jesus, and then I went back to my body, and then because I was seeing them so much, I was scared. My mum visited me. I was like, "Oh, Mum, I'm not sleeping." She's like, "Oh, yeah." She's like, "Oh, just pray." So I stopped doing it because I didn't want to see these charms. So I started reading the Bible like at 3 o'clock. I'll be reading the Bible so I don't see them, so I hardly slept. So then when it came to then they've come back to me, and then they gave me some laces and just 3 rings. They said this is what you're gonna use on your court. So then I made it and put it around my wrists, my hands, and then when we got to trial, every time I spin it, the prosecutor will start stuttering. He won't come out. What he wants to say, it wasn't really coming out. So everything they were saying, that police will come and say their little thing, but every time they were saying something, it seemed like they're lying. So I don't know, somehow obviously we bust the case, whatever, we went home. So I promised myself I'm not going to get...
So the case ended there and you went free.
We went free, we bust it. So my Cody was my witness. He saw everything happen like that. Like it was like they had us on CCTV they had us on CCTV, like going in a car and getting armed and coming out, and then had us running. That throwing something, but they couldn't zoom in. It was like, imagine someone throwing something and then police police chasing them, and the second one comes and then finds it, and then what he finds he says a firearm, but then I don't know, the jury didn't see it, so it's like they found us. They wasn't sure. They found us not guilty. So then after that, I came home now, and then my cordial was onto me. He's like, "Hey, Tina, we need to get money, man. We need to get money." I was like, "Oh, no, for real." He's like, "We need to get protected. You know, we need to do this properly this time. We need to get protected." I was like, "Oh, no, I don't want to do it though." He said, "Oh, nah." Then I left him 2 months. And I come because there was no money. I thought, you know what, I need to do this. So then I went to this guy in Stratford. I went to this guy in Stratford. This is where it all started. I went to this guy in Stratford now. I phoned him. I said, yeah. He said, come see him. I went to see him, and then I met him at the bus stop. He sent his servant to come get me. So I got his servant come and got me now. And then we've gone in. There was like 2 doors. So I've gone in the first door, come in now, he said, take off your shoes. And then he said, yeah, just go through that door. And as I was going through that door, I was thinking, I was scared. I was thinking, I was pretending that I left my keys. He's thinking, what's wrong? He's like, what's wrong? You don't want to, what have you forgot? I was like, no, nothing. I thought, let me just go in. As soon as I've gone in now, I see this guy sitting down. His arms was like longer than his legs. And he told him to sit down.
And this is in UK?
Yeah. He told me to sit down. He's like, so what do you want? I was like, I want protection from police, and I want money. I said, okay. And then he pulled the beads over me, and then he wiped something on me. He's like, and he got my hands, and he said, He said, you got a lot of enemies. You got a lot of enemies. He said, but you see your star is under the water. Your star is under the water. You've been cursed so much that they put your star under the water. Like, your star is meant to be like near you. So what we're gonna do for us to do this, we're gonna have to make for us to get your star out of the water and get it close to you, we're gonna have to make sacrifice. So we're gonna have to make snake sacrifice and goat sacrifice. And then he said, and on this mirror here, I'm gonna show you your enemy who's been putting a curse over you when you come back. So he said, cool. So a week later, he called me, said, yeah, we're ready for you. I went there. He had everything for me. He had the beads and the ring for me. And then he went, do you want to see your enemy? And I said, cool. Then he showed me my enemy. And I see like I see my sister in it, yeah. And he's like, do you want to attack or you want to forgive? But if you want to attack, it's going to be consequences. So I advise you not to attack, but we will protect you, so you don't even have to worry about it. I was like, yeah, okay. I'll just pass it. I'll just forgive. I said, yeah, good. We got you. We're going to protect you. We're going to protect you now. Just take this and go. So I took it and go, and then 3 days, it took like 3 days later, I ended up, I ended up like in the second world kind of thing. I didn't know where I was, but I knew it was funny. Ended up in a changing room. So in this changing room, now there was people getting changed, people putting on people putting beads on their waist, beads on their legs, people putting putting funny things on them, and then everyone was on the line. The guy told me just follow them. So every time they'll queue up, they'll disappear. They'll do this, lean down, and then they'll disappear. So every time they've done that, they disappear. So I followed them, and I disappeared with them. And when I disappeared now, there was like a second world big round, like everyone around this one person, like the queen of the coast, everyone was like around it. And then there was dancing, there was talking, I couldn't really understand. So when she called me up and she told me to drink something with the blood, that I drank the blood. As soon as I drank the blood, that's when I can understand what they were saying. I could see properly now. I could see everyone dancing, celebrating, singing. And then she was calling people out for assignments. So she was calling people out for assignments, and then they come down to me, She called me out.
She'll call them out to give them assignment,
Yeah,
what they should go and do.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So she called me now to give her assignment, and she gave me a name as well. She gave me a name. She was like, "This will be your name, and this is what you're gonna do." She told me, "Okay, cool. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go out there, and you're gonna put spirit of anger, spirit of fornication, spirit of like manipulation, and then this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna have sex. You're gonna just find any girl you want. We're gonna give you perfumes and that, so they're attractive to you.
They'll be seduced.
Yeah,
by,
seduced.
Yeah.
So then she said, when you sleep with this one girl, you should be possessed. So when you sleep with her, you're gonna call your boys and tell them to come, and also tell her to bring her friends, and also sleep with her. So when you sleep with her, and sleep with your friends, they'll all be affected with the spirit. So then when she comes with her friend, and everyone sleeping with each other, they'll be affected. So that's how I was able to affect everyone with that spirit of anger or whatever.
Yeah.
And he said, and on the estate as well, you're gonna dig under and put a charm in that estate. So when you put a charm in there, so anyone that dies in the area, that'll be my soul. So when you accomplish that, you should give me more power and I'll move up a level. So
souls, people that die gives power.
Yeah.
For you to move up in the rank, because that will be yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So souls still.
Yeah. And also when I was sleeping with women and all of that, and they're sleeping, that was me winning souls as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. When you were sleeping with women, that's you winning souls because you now possess them.
Yeah. 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 So whatever one they want to use, so some of them, like they haven't got, some women, they won't really have the light like that, no potential. But the ones that will have the light, they will want to use them. So as soon as I sleep with them, some of them will end up, they'll have a dream, all of a sudden they're in that kingdom. Yeah. So I accomplished that. I finished that assignment now. Then everyone was happy with me. Then the movement, she said, "Yeah, I'm going to give you another assignment." You finished the assignment of infect many people with anger through sleeping with those girls and stuff like that. Yeah. So then when we got to that, the other one, she said, and just a minute. It makes so much sense because I can relate this to scriptures. Many people who saw you're trying to win, they are infected, beaten by the devil, and they will love that fornication thing, and they will think they're being normal, they're being, oh, I'm just a girl, but then another guy picks up that girl who has been infected, and the guy gets infected. The guy just realizes that his doors are shutting, things are not going well for him, because you're sleeping with a demon. It's as simple as that. But please go on, Tkay. So it's another assignment now. Yeah. So she gave me another assignment now. So she gave me four. She gave me 4 powers now. She gave me power on my hands and my feet, my back, and my belly. So on my hands, basically, I wouldn't have to go and put charms in there. I can use my demons to do that. So on my left hand, that was like my laptop, my CCTV, and then on my right hand, I had I can send demons to go and do something for me. So I can call them and go and send them to do something. So then she said, your second assignment will be to go to church and basically put confusion on it and take down the church. So I was going to church now. So at the start when I was going to church, I was just there absorbing it. And then what I do is that on my right hands, there's light. There's like 5 light, and then through weakness, if I see red dots, I'll zoom in. So the red dot will be like people the weak people in the church, but only on the stage. So that's how I'll attack. So I'll see the red dot only on the stage. What so people that are relevant in the church. Okay, that's the red dots. Yeah, that's the red people that are relevant in the church. So so basically it's that if they left the door open, they'll have my hands. I'll see a red dot. So then I can go through them
That's what I'm saying. So, but they have to be people that are relevant in the church, people that are on the stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So
No, don't just say so like pastors, like ministers, like singers. Are you not on the stage? The lady said like pastors. Are you not a minister? You know they go stage. Like pastors, like ministers.
I know, all leaders.
Yeah, the girl quickly said, oh, like pastors.
She's trying to take herself out.
Yeah, minister, you go there, yes on or whatever you guys are singing. Go on, TK, please.
So I was able to take control of the church was that I gave offering, but it was a spiritual offering. So when I gave it and he accepted my offering, that's how I was able to like control the church. I was able to gain
No,
favor.
you've got to say that again.
So when I give offering, yeah, I'll take control of the church.
Yeah.
So as soon as they pray for it, yeah, they don't know where my money was coming from. He was just happy that I was giving, and
Yeah.
I gave a lot. So I give it to him, and then I would gain favor on the
Yeah.
church trust.
Influence,
so then,
yeah.
So he gave me. So my first job was the camera guy. So through that camera, I was able to see through people. So what I'll do is I'll throw I'll blow. When I'll blow in the air, the red dots people, whoever's in the church, they'll sleep. So when people will sleep now, I will take their blessing and use it for my blessing. So anything they got going for themselves, good. As soon as they sleep in the church, I'll take their blessing and any favor, any blessing they got will go to me. So that's why I used to blow in the air. So then after that,
I've always known there's got to be a demon for people to sleep overnight and come sleep in church.
Yeah, he makes a lot of people sleep.
Yeah, put them to sleep. Yeah, I've always said it's got to be a demon because it's not easy to sleep in church.
So it's the sinners that sleep because you can only catch them.
It's the weak people.
You can only catch the sinners.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
So,
yeah, go on, sir.
He made. Then after that, he made me the youth leader. He favored me. He gave me the youth leader. But before I was in the youth leader, there was a
Youth leader in that
first.
church.
No, there was a leader. There was a leader first, but I knew I was behind her. So what I done was with her, so I monitored her through my hands, and what she had problems with like broken heart with guys. So that's how I was able to get her to give doubt with God. So
To leave the church.
Yeah, to leave the church. So then I can be the main.
No, say that again. She left because she.
So what she's come with. So basically, she's come. I knew she had problems with her partner. They wasn't married or anything. She just had a kid, and that's what used to stress her when I monitored her. So I increased it so that she will have. So I made him like break her heart.
Okay.
And it made her not want to do anything right now.
So she will leave the church.
So she will leave the church. So when she left, now I became
wow.
the leader. So when I became the leader now, and they put me in the platform, the stage, that's when I was able to come. Like when they'll go to the church, sometimes there'll be arguments. But what I done with the youth, I possessed them, so they will sleep with each other. So possess them, they'll sleep with each other. Then there was one time. Then what I'll do is I'll play games like when I'll turn up and then I don't turn up. When I don't turn up, the young people, no one will turn up.
Yeah.
And then the pastor will get frustrated, like, you call me, he's like, you call me, what are you doing? Like, do you know? I don't know what is that you do.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you got juju or what, but every time you come, they come. So I don't care what you're doing, but just make sure you're here. You know,
dead.
You know, you're saying the truth,
yeah.
but he didn't believe what he was saying. So I was laughing, like, but I was speaking about, does he know or he don't know? No, you don't know. So he continued. So what I done was, so I managed to. So everyone basically in my youth were like, they were possessed. So that everyone was singing that possessed, and it made it worse that I was on stage and I was singing that we were possessed.
You were singing.
Yeah.
You were singing God's song, a gospel.
I was singing God's songs, but
Is it on YouTube? It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like obviously after service, where there's hate, everyone had hate. There was no love. Like everyone would talk behind each other's back and talk behind this, and then people started coming for only the pastor and and they wasn't coming for the work. And
Yeah.
that's what I done. So when I see my work was nearly done now, I left. So when I left now, the whole youth, they left. So I was finished with them. I finished. So I remember they had a church, and then they moved down to another church that was even smaller place. So yeah, I was finished with that. So
okay, so that assignment is done.
Yeah, we're done.
Destroy that place, yeah.
Because obviously, as a pastor, we stopped them from reaching their goals. Like they want to move forward, but they wasn't moving forward. They was blocked. It wasn't moving forward. So moved on to the next one. Then I got glorified even more. They praised me, and then she went. And because I had then she gave me a woman in that kingdom. She gave me a woman. She said, "You're gonna marry this woman." So I married her, and then that woman asked me. She talked with the queen and said, he asked for money at the start. So the queen said, "Oh yeah, you did. You have to give us your daughter." And I was like, "Oh." I didn't say anything because I knew if I say something.
So who asked for money? If you
asked for money at the start.
Okay.
At the start.
So they said for you to get the money,
yeah,
you've got to give.
No, but she said, remember you asked for money,
yeah,
and every 6 months you have to, every six years you have to give. But we were asking for you to give now. So she said you're gonna ask. You got 3 months. You got 3 months to give your daughter. That's what she gave me. She gave me 3 months to give. And then I didn't say anything, but after that, when I went back, I was looking for a solution to come out now, because I was thinking, well, I'm not trying to do that. So then, I remember I come across Minister Chad. She's my cousin. Ashley's my cousin. So
okay.
Yeah. So Ashley's my cousin. I went to the house, and then, so I told Chad, I said, yeah, I need help in it. I need help. Chad brought me. That's when Chad brought me to the house. He brought me to the house now, and then they prayed for me. They prayed, I manifested, and that. And then when I went back to sleep, I didn't end up in the changing room. They couldn't get me in the changing room. So, but as soon as I touched the charms I had in my house, then I ended up back. And then when I ended up back, it's like I was in trouble. They said, "Oh, why are you going there? What are you doing? You're speaking too much." It's like, but you know what? This is a good thing. Because you see that church, we've been wanted to go there. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to make you go there. We're going to empower you even more. You've only got 3 months for your other assignments, to give a daughter, so that can wait. So they said, we're going to send you. This is how you're going to send you there back. We want you to go back there.
So they were first angry that you went to Minister Shad and Co. But then they picked up the clock that, look, we've been looking for a way in anyway, so you can go. It makes sense now. Yeah.
So
okay.
So I remember going. I think I went that Sunday. I went that Sunday. So every time I would go, I couldn't manifest in the building. So I will try. So what I'll do is that normally when we see fire before the entry, I'll leave my spirit like in the toilet. Go to the toilet.
No, say that again.
When there's fire in the entry.
In the entrance of the door of the church.
The door. I'll leave my spirit in the toilet. So I'll go in the spirit. Every time I'll go in the toilet before I'll come in, I'll go in the toilet, I'll leave my spirit there. I'll leave my spirit. What I'll do, I'll spit 3 times in the tunnel and then I'll leave it there. And I'll come in so I won't really catch fire straight away. So
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
you know those who will just feel, I need to go toilet now. Yeah.
Something waiting for them in the toilet.
Yeah, of course.
He always used to go to the toilet all the time.
Yeah.
So I'll go there, and then when I'll try to blow in the air, that still managed to go through. But every time I tried to penetrate, it wasn't working. I feel funny, like I wasn't able to like monitor every time I look at my hands, it's blurry, and then somehow Chad pushed me to the front, and then I basically then pushed me to the front. I lost the war, basically. But what they'll do is the spirit will come out, but it's not like they'll come out and they'll go like outside. They'll go outside, and as soon as I step outside, they like wait for me, because I still had charms in the house. They'll wait for me. So as soon as I touch the charms again, they'll all come in. And I went back, and they were like, oh, so what's going on? What's going on? What else do we need to do? How come you can't? It's like, oh, no, I can can just give
So
me time.
when you come back to them, they ask you what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on? How comes you didn't want to solve there? Yeah, it's me. Oh, I don't know. Give me more time. It's like, give me more time. I was like, okay. They were like, okay, cool. We're giving you time, but remember, you still got 3 months until you give that baby of yours.
Yeah.
So you need to do it before the 3 months. They're like, okay, cool. And then remember running. Then Stephen phoned me. He was like, oh, yeah, come. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come. He's like, yeah, come. But he's so consistent. He rang me, no, you need to come. No, I'm just telling you, you need to come. I was like, okay, cool. Then when I slept that night, they said, yeah, you see, them boys there, they're the ones you're gonna come in through them to win souls.
What boys?
Yeah,
What boys?
no, Stephen.
Okay.
So Stephen, they said, you're gonna win souls through them.
Mm.
Then I come, then that's where I met Stephen. We've gone to church. We went to the Monday.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, we went to Monday service. So then I went in. I see some red dots. I tried to come in, but when I went in there, there was fire straight away. So that it was fire. Then I remember we started praying, and then you said, "What happened?" Then I think I dropped or whatever. I couldn't remember.
I took you to the front and you dropped.
Yeah, I dropped. So then they didn't mind that one. When I slept, they said they didn't mind. They said, don't worry, just go back. They've got a house. You're going to be there. Just go there in the house, and this is how you're going to go in, because they got, look in your hands, you'll see one red dot. Through that one red dot, you're gonna go through him to get to them.
Mm.
So then I'll go in.
And this red dot is always the weak.
Yeah, the weak.
This is making a lot of sense.
Yeah,
And
so,
if you're a spiritual person, you'll understand the spiritual atmosphere right now. I'm telling you. Oh, please go on.
So then when I'll go to their house, all of a sudden now they'll start praying at the right time. They'll start praying when I'm trying to, then they'll start praying at randomly. They'll start praying, then I'll leave anyway. I go, no, I need to go. I'll go. Then one time I tried to come in when they were praying. It was like 3 o'clock. We were praying. I couldn't come in. So I said, all right, cool. Just give it time. So then what happened was we went to, I think the Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
The Sunday.
Sunday's over, yeah. I think that was like, not last week, but the week before.
What was that? The Burby time.
Yeah, when you manifested them.
Yeah, the Burby time. So what happened was, I went to that time the Burby time was praying.
The what time?
When he was wearing the Burby shirt, I think when you laid hands on him.
Oh, okay, I think I remember.
Yeah, so then when I went there, we went in the front, and then you laid hands on me, and then when I went back, they were angry. They was like, "No, what's going on now? You didn't run at least once." So I was like, "Oh, you know what? I can't do it. I can't. When I go there, I can't, because I lost my power in my hands that time you touched me. I lost powers." I said, "Bro, I ain't even got powers in my hands no more. I can't even. I can't see. I can't see now. I can't see the red dots. I can't see now." It's like, "Oh, no." It's like, "No." It's like, "No." Then the woman, the queen, the one who sits next to the left, I was like, I couldn't
see what's going on.
Yeah, I can't
there.
see.
Yeah.
It's like, "You lot don't believe me. Why don't you just?" The left hand was so stubborn. She said, "No, what? We're invoking right now." So then they had a big mirror, because when we make sacrifices, everyone has a handkerchief and they'll go and wipe the mirror. When they wipe the mirror, they get shown their sacrifice, who they have to give in. So that's how they were so angry. They left the one that sits next to the left. The one that sits next to the left hand of the queen. We all got told to invoke your spirit. So they
My
tried to-
what?
Yeah.
I didn't even know I still have a spirit.
So, but she was the one with the sword. So everyone invoke, and then she went to strike. As when she went to strike, she caught fire and she died. So when she died, everyone was quiet, silent. So the queen went.
Let me tell you, I don't even know where my spirit is at all. So the guy must be rocking havoc everywhere.
The queen went, no. The queen went, no. This assignment's not over. Don't get. It's only because she wasn't strong enough. That's what she tried to make an excuse. He said, "No, but you gotta go back." So she gave me 20p to go back to the Stephen and Nat's house. So I went back and I left the 20p in the. I knew it was a losing battle, because I knew when I see that, I knew it was a losing battle. I wasn't even on it, but is that because they had control over me? I just thought, you know what? So I remember I dropped the 20p, and because I didn't have powers in my hands. So that was my CCTV between you lot. And then on that night, I tried to cause you lot to fight, but it wasn't happening. I remember all the time was happening. The car stopped working. Yeah. It was in church, coming out now, and the car stopped working. That day you went to give word. The car stopped working. It wasn't working. Yeah, that was all the powers. And then that last day, I remember we was meant to go that Thursday. I didn't go. They told me not to, and make sure you don't go to that service, that Thursday service. They said don't go to Thursday service. Cool. I came back.
They warned him against Thursday service because Thursday is intense. Thursday is terrible.
So then we reached I think the Monday, and then you told me come to bring the ring or whatever, and then that was the only thing I had. That was my only power. But when I did bring it, but I couldn't see it. Anyway, I didn't know where. I didn't see it because that one they said I can't lose. So
which one? The ring.
Yeah, the ring. Yeah, they gave that to me in my dream. So that was like my last power. That was like if you lose that, you go crazy, man. And then we've gone to Monday service. Then
this was last Monday.
Yeah. Then I've gone to the toilet. I've done like charms so I can overcome today at least 3 because there was a couple red dots there. That I wanted to win their soul. And then I've come
those red dots, don't forget, are the weak points. A place where one can go in through.
Yeah. So I was actually, I knew I was like through them I could win at least 3-4 souls. So then I've gone at the front. They said be calm. Let's talk to be calm. I've gone at the front and I've gone back. I said yeah, you're winning right now. Right now, when the end of the service finishes, you'll win 4 souls. And then you've called me out. I think, but you called me out.
So there was a call first.
Yeah, there was a call first.
You came to that one, and it was peaceful. We just prayed, and then you went back. Yeah.
So they said, yeah, you're winning right now. After the service, as soon as service finished, you're gonna win them souls. Just shake their hands. Make sure you shake everyone's hands. They'll win. You win their souls. So then, but you've called me at the front. But what you've called, and some other woman went. And I said, yeah, cool.
So on that Monday, I'd seen him. I saw a coffin around, and I'd seen him. And I said, you should come. But another woman just ran to the front lady, and she stood there. So when she came, I said, no, you're fine. You can stay. But, yeah, go on.
Yeah, he called me out. So I thought, my heart was pumping and beating. I was like, oh, should I go or should I not? They said, no, okay, cool. Just go. I tried to not go, but they just pushed me. I thought I was getting pushed to the front. They pushed me, and then when you was talking, you told me the 3 months, and that's where I got told to give my job.
I even forgot that.
Yeah.
So
I was talking about 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months and 3 days.
Yeah, 3 months, 3 days, and that's what time I got told to give my daughter, which is 3 days. 3 months later is like my daughter's birthday. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I knew. I thought, no, maybe I can finally get set free because I know how hard is that. Then I remember you started praying, and I thought I can't remember what happened. But it's like I can. But what as I was seeing spirits come, like 4 demons that were coming. There was a battle. They were trying to throw fire. But as soon as you touch my back, it's like I can see. So as soon as you touch my back, they all scattered. Everyone scattered.
So I'll tell you what happened with the touching of back. So I was prophesying to Tkay because of what I'd seen. So I told him to come forward. And as I was prophesying and I was praying, then he just went sideways and fell and started manifesting. And as usual, was manifesting. I could see the serpent demon, and all those guys were manifesting, and they were trying to confuse the prayer. So I was saying, the Sunday, that manifestation happened in church on Sunday. And I wanted to pray for him, but there were too many ministers around just praying. And that's fine, but they were just screaming. So I got into the middle on Sunday, but I couldn't do anything we couldn't do anything because there were so many noises going on, from the ministers. Yeah, that was him. Then, this time around, the manifestation has started, and I made up my mind that night, even though I was conscious of the time of the hotel and stuff like that, but I made up my mind that we're going to get rid of this. So as we were doing that, the Holy Spirit said to me, if you keep touching his back, so what I felt immediately, I felt a fire in my hand. I'm telling you, what TK is saying now is so, because for me also, the fire starts from my right hand. From there, I can know exactly what's going on too. So Satan is a counterfeiter. He knows. So I got the little fire in my hand, then I was saying, Lord, what do I do? He said, if you touch his back now, they're all going to fling off, because the presence of God and wherever they've put whatever mark is, he said, touch his back. So, but the manifestation was going on, and there were people around the gate said, touch his back. Then gone to lay hands on the back, and that was it. But go on, TK.
Yeah, so when he lay hands, I see demons scattering. My demons that I used to use, because I had the game before and then four other for the church. So I see them scatter. The last one came and tried to throw his, it was like they tried to throw his thing, but he scattered after that. And then obviously when I woke up, they said that the ring came out of my mouth.
Yeah. Can I answer that? I witnessed it. I actually, I was standing at the front when Pastor was holding his back, and honestly, I witnessed this thing that it flew out of his mouth. Like, this thing was not on the ground before he was there. He rolled around a few times, and the ring with like some like that, was it diamonds or something, like 4 diamonds or something around it, just fell out of his mouth. And yeah, it was crazy. I've never seen nothing like that.
Yeah. I didn't even know there was a ring until I turned back and I saw a ring. So I said, what is this? He said, this just came out of TK. I said, okay. Oh, go on, TK. Yes. This is amazing.
So that now I knew. I thought like, and then I slept. I remember that night I slept. But then I wasn't in a changing room. But what happened was there was a big river, and I was on the other side. On that side there was all of them saying, okay, cool, watch when we catch you. You're gonna be back anyway. We're gonna get you. I said, nah. It's like, wow, you don't want to jump on a boat and come back. It's me, nah. I'm good. And then I woke up.
Wow.
This was you loving.
Wow.
He said that like the love that people showed him killed.
Yeah. So basically, when I tried to get into these lot, I didn't. It would have been easier if I hated them. So I couldn't hate, because all they done, these lot showed me was just love. So I couldn't. It would have been the same. Would have been easier if I hated them, but I couldn't hate them.
Yeah.
Because all they showed me was love.
This is so real. This is so real.
And the car, sir.
The car is what this guy is, because it's his car, it's his Bitcoin, whatever.
Yeah.
It's gone.
These little
They must have knocked it out.
They didn't know that I was the one that was doing it.
Because if they didn't get into hate or fight, it will be difficult for these powers to operate.
Yeah.
If they didn't get into a tensed situation. Maybe what advice do you have for Christians generally? What's your outlook on all of this? What do you think?
My outlook is like, for the people on stage, that's like we were speaking about the Stones. For the people that's on stage, you think when you want to sin, you think God's watching. Not only God's watching, the devil's watching as well. So you think you're going on stage, but you sin.
Yeah.
You're thinking no one's seen you. God's seen you. That's the first thing. But the most dangerous thing is the devil's seen you. And what God does is like, He will let us have you when you've gone on stage and you've
wow.
preached.
Now that's powerful. It will let them have you. Now that's powerful.
He will let us play
Because he feeds on dust.
Yeah, because he feeds on dust. Yeah, it will let it happen because He's already said that's what's gonna happen.
It's a law.
It's a law. Yeah.
So He has the right to basically feed on you.
Yeah. So, but where is it? If God has blessed you, yeah, but you sin. So He says we can't kill, but we can put him down. So if you don't wake up before then, you'll be replaced. replaced, and that's us winning your soul. Because after that, where do you go? You go.
Wow. No. Say that again. Now that's even more powerful. Say it again. About the replacement of stuff.
So, like you were saying about the replacement. So what will happen is that you will fall after that, and then after that you'll think, where am I going? After that, we will take you. After that, yeah, you can come. They will take you after that.
Wow.
But what it was is everyone, even if some people I know, you know, when people go to, I see people die through the gang.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks, yeah, rest in peace, and yeah, you're well.
It's not resting in anything.
You know, this is what we've done. When it was done through my section, what we'll do with the spirit is that we'll take that spirit now, and then they'll come work with us in the kingdom, but they'll get tortured. And then what they'll allow is that they'll let them go back to their funeral, and as soon as they will put the burial on it, as soon as they'll put him inside, that's when they have to come back until God comes.
Wow.
That's how he wins his. That's how
until God comes. That's what the Bible says. And you know, one of the reasons why I'm really getting into this is because I know there are some things that Tkay is saying that he doesn't even know they are in scriptures.
That's what I told him. It's a battle.
He doesn't know.
It's a battle of souls. This thing is just a battle of souls that good and evil. If you sin, the devil's got the law, the right to actually feed on you. Simple as. Like, if you let the door open, even just a little bit, they're coming in.
Wow.
So, and love kills that. That love kills everything. So he wanted to manifest on us, but we're showing him love.
Yeah.
So he's thinking like, what can I really do? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I thought it would be easy, because they were like young. I thought it would be easy.
Yeah, so he thought it would be easy because they are all young and to penetrate. Yeah. So tell me your outlook from where you're coming from on Spacnation. What's your thought or outlook from the assignment you had? And then I'll ask you the last question.
Sorry?
Your outlook on Spacnation as a church, your experience when you were coming from that world. I know you've told us specific service, but what do you think now, looking back at those times? What would have been your thought? Am I asking the right question?
Sophie?
Would you like
where you
are?
So when you first came, like what was your view about SPAC then? When what you saw, what came to mind? Like,
oh yeah, I didn't.
And what's your experience?
I didn't think like, obviously when I was there,
now,
I was thinking just any other church. So I thought it would be easy. But as soon as I got there, it's like it was a shock. I was thinking, wow, who's this? Like, why is there so there's fire in it? I think I can't, like I normally do. I couldn't manifest like I normally do.
Yeah.
Even the red dots, So when I try and go to work now, it's like every time I try and go to work, it's like I'll get whipped.
Even the red dots, I'm telling you, because that's what I think that's it. Even the red dots could not walk, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But I'm gonna ask Tkay one more
on the
question.
last day, on the Burberry day, that's why I did come with. She sent me with two women. She sent me with two women to come fight with me.
Spiritual or
no, spiritual, but physically they came.
The women were there.
Yeah, they were
on
there.
that day in that Sunday service.
They were there on that day.
That was a bit of a mad service.
It was a mad service.
And what would they say?
One of them was sitting next to Arthur. I remember that.
Sir, can you stop?
No, seriously, Arthur. I know what I'm saying.
Huh?
Just joking. I'm just
Don't say this.
You thought we was faking it?
Yeah. I thought I could come in through like, I don't know, tie or give money, but I couldn't. You don't even. Normally, I've never been to church. They put money in the middle and you go and give. That's what I thought.
Are you giving to us before?
No. I couldn't even get to.
Ask CC though.
Yeah, CC.
Because if people like Pastor Tobi take your money, the power will be neutralized. But on a serious note, so on the last day, the Burberry day, as you've been referring to it, and then we'll talk about the money one. Now, some of the things that we do in Spacnation will start making sense to you. Why God told us, don't take general offering. And I've never told you why before. Of course, why, there are many reasons, but there are certain spiritual things that God will instruct you to do before